Yo, Rap Grid, what up? It's direct as always, and I'm here with my man Billy Boondocks, man. What's up,
What's good, brother? What's good, brother?
man?
Black man.
It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? I hate talking on these terms. I hate that shit like this that seems to happen in the battle culture like every couple months now. You know what I'm saying? But I spoke to Dizaster last night. He didn't want the video out. Somebody put it out, and he said just fuck it. It is what it is at this point.
Right.
So I mean, before you really get into what happened, I want to talk about a little history. Like people don't know they used to battle under the name Mr. ET, and you and Diz got it in before. Can you kind of give us some history on like how that came about?
Let me tell you. First, I want to give a shout out to my nigga Keon Casino, Key Casino, because he was really somebody that was on the battling scene in the grind time era. That was inspiring me to want to get into it. So I was up at a grind time event at a bar exam, supporting one of his battles. and and what happened was I've always been a real MC. I've been doing poetry since I was 10 years old.
Mm.
I think I'm a product of the group homes and the foster system. My nigga, you feel me? Like I'm a crack baby that made it, my nigga, on my mama. You feel
Mm.
me? Like, what I had all odds against me. My nigga, music saved my life. So when I got there at that point, I've always been somebody who respects the art of freestyle and somebody being a fan of Most Def and Common and a lot of the greats that I see do this. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to be prepared if there was ever a chance that I'd be in a cipher with these dudes that I could actually spit. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? My mom's from Boston. You feel me? My pops from Texas. From me, I
Okay.
was born and raised in Cali. You know what I'm saying? So I got a mad love for this. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell these niggas before, like going to New York and ciphering with these niggas because niggas didn't really do the cipher shit on the stoop. Like I seen it done in New York, where I feel like the mecca is of hip hop. Like
Yeah.
I always had dreams of being on the subway, battling niggas, freestyling off the top of the dome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. But so when I got up to this bar exam, all I really wanted to do was freestyle. I wanted to cipher. I didn't want to battle. But dumbfounded was like, yo, you want to battle? And then before I could answer, KO came up and like tapped me on the back, said, this guy is ready for anything. And he pumped me up. And
Mm.
at that time, I'm like, nigga, I ain't got no bitch in my system. Like, nigga, I rap. This is what I do. Nobody's ever beat me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the best. And I don't. If you the best, you just don't turn down. You down for anything.
Mm.
So me saying no felt like it would be a bitch move on my part as an MC. So I jumped in there. But the thing I didn't know was there was actual formulas to battling now. I thought battling was just what Big was doing on the corner back in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought battling was. You know,
Mm.
and so that's not what it was. Like he demolished me, but he demolished me with like jokes and a couple writtens. But it was a lot of jokes, and I didn't understand. I said, "This is nothing but comedy." Like if I would have known it was a comedy routine, I would have brought jokes. You know,
Yeah.
but he beat me. He owned the crowd, and he did what he did. And honestly, just honestly speaking, it put me in a funny position. It was the first time I ever really got beat. I started questioning myself as an MC. Like I'm real, my nigga. Like niggas will front and fake. Nigga didn't do nothing to me. Like when that shit happened to me, bro, that shit made me feel like, yo, I don't know if I want to rap again. But honestly, I had to look at the facts behind it. So what I did was I said, my nigga, you don't know nothing about battle rap. You just jumped your ass up because you talk a lot of shit and you down
Yeah.
and wrote a check that your ass couldn't cash. Learn the formulas and return. So before I left, I battled one person so I could be 1-1, which was Taz, under the name Mr. ET. Mr. ET was a throwaway name I came up with at the event just in case a disaster happened, and that's what happened. Mr. E.T. was a song that I was writing at that time. Mr. E.T. standing for Mr. Entertainment Tonight. So I just used that as like a decoy. Like if it goes bad, it's nothing. That wasn't even me.
Yeah.
So, now that I came back and, as Billy Boondocks, and I'm, see, the thing that he didn't know when we battled is that you got me. But it was my first time. You know what I'm saying? I was a bit nervous. I froze in my first round. But the thing is, I freestyle. So I couldn't really freeze. But I also was rapping, not making a lot of sense. I was really nervous. You know what I'm saying? And that was bad overall because he just came in with the jokes. So now that I know, you don't know. He didn't know how slick I was with the writtens at the time that he battled me. Like, he couldn't fuck me up on a written at that time at all. And he probably couldn't fuck me up in a freestyle at that time. He just knew how to market to the crowd that he was used to battling in front of, and I wasn't. So he got the victory that day. But in my head, I was like, this nigga don't know. Like, I'm nicer than him. I studied the dude, but at the same time that I studied him, he's great. Even now, I still look up to a lot of things that he's done. The sad part is, I really fucking look up to that dude. You know what I'm saying? He's always been like an idol in my eyes because of the fact of how relentless he's been with how he gets down. And, you know, regardless of what it is now, I'm not sour to admitting a truth that still exists within me. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody lyrically, I have a lot of respect for, and his accomplishments, I have a lot of respect for. And he'll tell you that. If he'll bullshit you telling you that I run up on him talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen Diz at Bowl of 5. I didn't say nothing bad to him. I told him who I was, and I'm very humble. He was jumping off the ground. You're Mr. E.T.? He's like, I know you're fucking round by heart. Like, I knew you were a good rapper. Like, he was like giving me compliments, and I actually was like, damn, I thought this dude wouldn't have no respect for me, being that, you know, he watched me. But at Bowl of 5, he had respect for me. I've never really disrespected Diz, but Diz will try to, like, make, you know, sarcastic comments at events that I'm at. And they'll try to paint me like, you know what I'm saying, I'm this disrespectful nigga who just runs up and do fucked up shit. But what niggas don't understand is due to the fact that Diz watched me in a freestyle battle, they will say it was freestyle, but many comments said that he had spit those verses other places. But, you know, they what was I saying? Like they'll do that. They'll I fucking lost my place. You know,
Nah. You were just talking about how you said that people were saying on the comments that he spit them bars in a couple other places or the freestyles or whatever.
Yeah, like he weave writtens inside of his freeze. Like I was kind of freestyling at the end of the first round. In the second round, I just spit a written. But I'm saying that I don't know. But we'll just pick up. I forget where I was going.
No, it's all good
with that. But the bottom line is, I looked up to that dude like always, and I was always chasing. Like, man, I gotta see him again because in order for me to say I'm the best on the planet, I gotta get the nigga that got me. Yeah. And I'm trying to be the best. I just don't want to be respected. I want to be the best. And after he did that to me, it was just like, yo, there's no way in fucking hell I can let this shit ride. You know what I'm saying? And try to be the best, because people gonna say, oh, well, you let that nigga beat you. So when I really invested my time in the battle rap, it was trying to build a resume to actually get back to that plateau. And like, yo, I need to see you again. I need my rematch, because I didn't know what I was doing, and that's fair enough to assume. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the time, I came back to KOTD. I did my first Prove Yourself event against the Honorable Masferatu in Arizona. He's an amazing fucking freestyler off the top of the dome. The kid is amazing.
I know exactly who he is, yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, because you're from the AZ. Masferatu, I got a lot of... That nigga's nice, yo. Well, that nigga's nice.
I'm from Mass, Boston, but I spent some time out in AZ, and I got to...
dope. Yo, my grandparents from Cambridge.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah, so... Monsto, you know what I'm saying? Monster's slick as fuck. When I looked him up online, I was like, yo, this dude is stupid nice off the top of the dome. But I knew, I got the idea that he was a little bit so passionate about going off the top of the dome that he wouldn't bring writtens to a KOTD battle. And I brought writtens and I brought freeze that day. And I won. I got the vote. Young B, me and Young B had RPY the same day. Young B judged in my battle.
Okay.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
R.I.P.
saying?
Young B.
Which,
definitely.
yeah, RIP Young B definitely. And Young B, by the way, was the first nigga who actually helped me get out the box. I seen Young B on the rise doing his thing. I said, we kind of close. He ain't that far out the box where I can't get him. You know what I'm saying? He just close enough, and I'm just good enough that he might entertain my offer. And we did it, man. We put on a classic fucking debatable battle, and it was judged, and I took the L that day. You know what I'm saying? So, but regardless, that was a battle that I could refer to and say, hey, I battled with this dude. We had a debatable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
that was my reference point. Young P was my reference point. And I just want to see on the record, he showed niggas the future because he went to fuck with Snoop first, my nigga, and now I'm fucking with Snoop. So when he called himself Young B the Future, he was definitely showing niggas the future before he left. And he showed me where I was going before I even got there. And I remember when Young B got there, I was like, yo, if they got Bizzle, they gonna fuck with me too. And so goes the story.
So let me ask you this, moving forward a little bit. So the first time I met you was at the Arizona battle that Teddy Grizzle threw. And
Right.
R.I.P. Teddy Grizzle. but nah, basically you got no man, he just goes.
I thought I was just making sure it wasn't
nah, he goes right now. Nobody know where he's at. But anyway, so you battled Johnny Storm outside the event.
Yeah.
And I know Storm, that's my man. I came up with him. So he was kind of like, yo, this dude was talking shit. You got in a battle. Calico stepped up, spit some bars.
No, wait. I want to get that straight too.
Okay.
Like a fan, I was so happen to be sitting behind Johnny Storm in the stadium. So, or in the arena, whatever you want to call it. So when a fan got up and asked me if I would battle Johnny Storm, because I guess he heard me making some comments during the battle, and he probably felt like, oh, nigga, well, what can you do? If you talking, if you got an opinion, what can you do? And he said, what, you want to battle Johnny Storm? Because he freestyle. And I was like, hell yeah. So somebody asked me to do that. A lot of people think I just run up on people, and that's not what happened. Storm will confirm that as well. Like, Storm was down, and that's what it's about, man. It's about hip-hop, and Storm is real hip-hop. Fab, Mr. Fab was out there with me off the top. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Fab got records. You know what I'm saying? So niggas just come. He's on a higher plateau than me, and he wasn't too Hollywood to contribute to the culture. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things you got to look at. I'm trying to keep the culture alive. Mm-hmm. These niggas don't want to keep the culture alive. These niggas want to be Hollywood and say, I'm too big to get in the cypher anymore. What do you mean? Do you know how many people look up to you because of the fact that you're hip-hop and you can freestyle and you are about that shit, but yet when you have a chance to show and display great talent with somebody who's trying to test themselves against you to get respect, like, you should be looking up to me, but I look up to people who challenge me.
Yeah, I got love for Mr. Fab too. Definitely.
You see, you know what I'm saying? So it's not the same coming from the people who led the way for me, like Dizaster and Thesaurus. You know what I'm saying? It becomes, I can clown you because I'm famous now. And it's almost like you can tell the people who weren't really popular coming up and the people who have this one thing that they can hold on to and be a bitch about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it is. Like, you look at Thesaurus doesn't look like he was a cool nigga. He don't look like he was getting bitches. You know what I'm saying? He could rap and shit, and that was tight and all that, but Diz obviously has insecurity issues. You know what I'm saying? When you got that, it's like when the fat kid gets the power at the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you watch Wanted, like, there's a perfect example in that scene where he's talking to his boss, like, we'd actually fucking feel sorry for you if you weren't such a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you can tell these people because they go on power trips. Like, I'm this person, I'm this, and all of this for me is honest competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's what the sport was about.
Well, let me ask you this real quick, right? And the reason I brought up the whole Johnny Storm thing, and that was a good look actually. It's sitting at 114,000 views right now. But the reason I bring that up,
Rap Grid.
Of course, of course. But the reason I bring that up is because I think there was a perception that like you kind of like instigated that situation, and I wouldn't say that like you was a troublemaker, but I think people definitely believe that you instigated that situation, which leads me to
The Johnny
this.
Storm thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, but basically that leads me to this. I know at Ether, I don't know what happened at Ether, but I think there was a story where you trying to instigate some battles or something like that. And I spoke to Diz briefly last night, and I think he brought that up. Was there some type of history with you, Disaster, and Lush that stemmed from something that happened at Ether?
What?
I don't. I'm not
What
really.
supposedly happened at
No, no,
Ether?
no, no. Honestly, I have no idea what the story is. I was just wondering. Did you get on somebody's nerves? Did you try to call someone out for a battle or something?
No, not at Ether.
All right. Well, I guess
Wait,
that's
if
a
I called
rumor.
somebody out at Ether? I didn't call nobody out at
Was
Ether
it
at
at
all.
was it
I
at
mean,
another event?
I was definitely even humbled at the fact that I lost. Like I felt like when people booed me, like I was in a more humble state. I wasn't calling niggas out after the battle. I was just trying to be chill. So I felt I did a good job, and the crowd didn't see my bars. I felt like, oh, they're gonna see it back on camera. So it didn't really hit me hard like that. But I didn't call nobody out either. If there
Okay.
were no specific names.
Nah, like I don't really know, but I think it's a rumor going around right now that maybe
No,
the thing
man.
with you and
Let me
Diz then.
let me tell you what he's gonna try to do. They're gonna try to add extra shit. I have a reputation for being confrontational, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's only because let me get back to what I was saying. I had my first PY a long time ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
When me and Young B first had our PY when I battled Moss, and I won that day. I called Malathion multiple times, text messages, Facebook messages, voicemails, and asked him if I could get another battle. He told me I needed another PY event. So I saw him setting up events. I called. He never responded for like 8 months. So then I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna I'm gonna show up to these events and just be ready to freestyle if somebody's down to freestyle because this is hip hop. It's battle rap.
Mm.
I mean, I'm coming from the 8 Mile shit. You know, I'm like, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. So that's what I did. I showed up to an event in Pomona, and Megadeth Cypher with me, SM Cypher with me, G4 Cypher with me. And you know what I'm saying? I definitely displayed great talent that day. And so they started laughing at me and trying to say I was thirsty. You know what I'm saying? That, oh, like, he's thirsty, he'll try to battle you on the spot. It's like, well, wait. When did this become thirst and not hunger?
Mm.
Because I'm hungry. And, you know, when Big was on the corner battling anybody, that's because he was showing niggas I'm with it. And what this, if you look at the video, you'll see that the nigga says 10, 15 years ago, we was doing that. Why we can't do it now? Why don't you have respect for the same shit that made you famous?
I mean, in one token, you can kind of see his Casket's getting paid so much money right now that the game is a
Right,
little
but then why
different.
are you talking shit to me on Twitter? I don't go. I'm not on Twitter. I don't be on
So
Twitter
tell
talking
me
to these dudes.
so explain to me what happened on Twitter.
Man, like a couple weeks ago, these dudes got on Twitter. Him and Thesaurus got on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit to me, clowning me, trying to roast me out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all clearly got a bigger fan base than me. Why are you tweeting me? You feel me? I did not tweet them. And in the video, Thesaurus said you tried to talk shit. No, I didn't try to talk shit to you. Feel me? Thesaurus is upset because I didn't really watch battle rap, and when he said something to me, I didn't know who he was. I said, I don't know who you are. And then it was like, oh, that's Thesaurus. I knew him by name though. And I humbled myself and apologized. I said, oh, I know who you are, OG. But ever since then, you know, he's tried to rag him. Even at the event when it went down, I went up there on some humble shit. I didn't go up there to call them out. I was on some humble shit, just discussing rap with them, telling them that, you know, I'm a little bit misunderstood. I just want y'all to know I'm just competitive like y'all. And that's where where the video started, was me explaining that, yo, I think, you know, you got the wrong idea about it. I'm not really trying to be aggressive like that. It's just that I'm a competitor, you know what I'm saying? And then Diz goes to say, well, I think you're going about it the wrong way. Like 10, 15 years ago, that was okay. But that's because you used that formula to get successful, and now you don't want the same people to use the same formula you used to get successful. Now they have to wait in line. I understand that his brand is much bigger than mine. I understand that. But it's not far-fetched to understand me wanting a rematch when I battled him 6 years ago, and I didn't know the formula.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? It's understandable. It's not like I'm just some random dude trying to swing at him and I have no reason.
Okay, well,
And
let me ask you this too, right? Basically, like walk us through what happened on the rooftop, man, because I don't know if people thought that you were heckling him for a longer time than
so
that,
look, I
or
went up.
yeah.
So what happened was me and Danny Myers were talking downstairs. Myers was telling me about how he battled Smooth, and I heard that Myers, took a light little shot at me. Me and Myers was talking about the bar he gave. I don't really remember it, but so he was like, "Yo, I battled Smooth." I was like, "Oh yeah, you and Smooth battle today?" I said, "Nigga, where's Smooth at?" He said, "He's upstairs." So I went upstairs, and when I got upstairs, the first thing I saw when I was coming up, the stairs, and I seen Diz at the source. So I'm like, "Oh shit!" Now, the first thing in my mind is like, my nigga, I'm not gonna go over there on no cocky shit because I don't want that image anymore. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want them to think that I'm just this nigga who's coming to annoy people and call people out. Go over there and display humility. Show them that you pay homage as well and that you're just a competitor. So I went over there and said one of the first things I said to him was like, "Hey man, like what's up, man? Why y'all talking shit about me on Twitter and y'all know I look up to you?" That's a definite statement that I made. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I look up to you guys and y'all want to talk mess about me. I'm just trying to climb the ladder like you. And then that's when we got into the conversation about with them saying I'm doing it the wrong way. Like, yeah, 15 years ago it was like that. I'm not saying they don't. That I'm not. I mean, like, that they don't get paid to do what they do, and they're worth the money, and they have bigger business to be concerned with.
Mm-hmm.
But also saying you're a pioneer, and I'm a rookie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a rookie trying to test my might. It's almost like Street Fighter when you get to the test your might, or Mortal Kombat, you get to test your might level if you can chop through all the
Yeah.
bricks like. I want to test my shit. Like, you're the best of the best, and I slay niggas where I come from. Just give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me a little shot to spar with you right quick. It's friendly. This is supposed to be the sport. It's like Jordan never played 1-on-1 with no niggas in the league in the off season. You know what I'm saying?
On one hand, you can understand why they might get in there and throw some jabs in a freestyle, but on the other hand, you got to understand why they wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but when you legends, like freestyling to me is the ultimate art. Like, if you can free, then that means you got the ultimate heart in battle rap. Like, my nigga, like, you have no fear because you can come up with stuff on the spot. Like there was no hand manual to say, well, when certain legends get to this point, they're not to be called out anymore because, like, that's diva shit. Like, do you know how much the fans will respect you so much more if you just did it? You know how good it would be for the culture? And I'm not saying, because of course they're going to argue, yo, why don't I just battle everybody that wants to battle? No. Battle because you respect me. Battle because you see what I'm doing. I've won tournaments on freestyling already. This has asked me, yo, why did you free when we were battling? I said, my nigga, I did. I just didn't do a good job that day. You know what I'm saying? Every time I've been around Diz, I've always been humble. I saw Diz in Oakland. Diz was like, Billy Boondocks. I was very humble. I didn't call Diz out. I'm seeing Diz. I didn't call Diz out from you know what I'm saying? Diz has seen me multiple times before yesterday, and I have not called him out, and that's a fact. So for them to try to say I harass people and this and that, yeah, I ran up on a couple people, and I don't even think I've done that at the promoter event. I didn't run up on anybody. It was a cipher. We were ciphering, and I happened to battle a couple people at Arizona. A fan asked me to do it. So where's this reputation coming from? I'm like, where's this reputation come from? I just run up on people. This is an image that they're trying to paint about me because the West really doesn't want to respect one of the last people who's trying to preserve hip hop. These niggas just trying to tuck their tail and say, "Hey, I'll battle once a year. I'm too good for that
Well,
now."
well, let
And
me
it's like it's, huh?
let me ask you this because it seemed like it was just a debate, just like any other heated debate. But I think the climate of the
Well,
situation.
I'm getting back to it. So,
Okay.
my nigga, at that point, I was being humble. You feel me? And then them niggas tried to turn it into a clowning session. First, it was like a light little roasting session. Niggas start trying to talk about my shoes and shit. So I started trying to talk about their shoes. And then out of nowhere, Dizaster like calls me like a mark or some shit. And I'm like, well, hold on, my nigga. Now you're already trying to pull my card in front of these people. Like, my nigga, you're not gonna mark me out. I put that shit on my mama. He had already called me a bitch. So after that, I'm like, nigga, rap. Just rap. Like, fuck that shit, my nigga. Fuck all the jokes. You ain't got to talk shit. Don't call me a bitch. Just rap. What else am I supposed to say at this point? Now, A, I could have fired on the nigga for calling me a bitch. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Or I could have just took it to what we're all here for, hip hop.
Well, I
Well, fuck
think.
it, my nigga. If it's all that, why can't we just rap against each other?
Well,
Why can't we just?
let me say this real quick, right? I think.
Big Cannon came up spitting on that nigga, and I know Big Cannon is definitely a more prominent name than me. But the thing is, you gotta understand, like when Big Cannon came up spitting, he rebutted with jokes. Jokes were his strong suit, not
Mm-hmm.
the intricate lyrical bars that he's supposed to be known for. Jokes is what he came with, and he lost. So it's like, dog, you don't free like you say you free. You weave writtens into your freeze. I'm listening, Ray.
Yeah, so nah, what I was saying is, to me, the climate of the conversation, correct me if I'm wrong, it changed when you were kind of like, you only tough because you got them great street crips with you. I don't know if that struck a nerve or
No,
like.
that before that he had called me a bitch. He had
Okay.
already tried to pull my mega card. Now I made a mistake and spoke on something I shouldn't have spoke on, but act the fuck with me, that's my nigga. But what happened was I really was trying to say, my nigga, you're not a tough guy by yourself. And that's what I should have said. I misspoke. And I was understood. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, it's like, before that even came up, I would have never said you're not tough without your homeboys if you had to challenge me in some type of way on that type of level. Because as you see, when I came over there, I was on some MC shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Them niggas start trying to clown me and do this and that, and this and that. And then the bitch word flew out, and you're a mark, and this and that. And then I'm like, well, hold on, my nigga, you only tough because of this. You know, and I just misspoke. I shouldn't have spoke on whatever I spoke on. You know what I'm saying? So that's understandable. But he changed the energy. I came up there on some humble shit. I didn't come up there wanting to battle anybody because I already knew that they were already painting me in a bad image, and people really look at me some type of way for still wanting to reserve the art of hip hop. Nigga, LL Cool J showed up at motherfucking Kool Moe D's concert. Now, what they're gonna do is try to laugh and say, ha ha ha, this nigga think it's still the 90s, it's still the early 80s and shit. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with hip hop still being alive as it was in the 80s? Why is that something to laugh at? I don't understand that shit.
Well, I got a question for you, right? Me being, like one of the pillars in the battle rap culture, I feel
Right.
like I don't want to see this go on and on. And from I spoke to Diz unrecorded last night, and I know he didn't want the video to come out because he didn't want that type of energy. You know what
He
I'm
didn't want
saying?
the video to come out because, nigga, it's the simple fact. Look how you look. Okay, so you fired on Math. Math was a tyrant, right? You somewhat got in the aspect of the light of the hero because Math was firing on people, right? And people looked at you some type of way. But the thing is, I talked to Diz the day before day two Ebola. I said, Diz, I don't think you should do that. That was another day that I was very humble in front of Dizaster, telling him how much I looked up to him and I wanted to battle him again. Not on no cocky shit. You know what I'm saying? I got the homie that was there with me to prove I didn't challenge him or nothing. I was real humble. I was so happy to meet him again after it happened because I looked up to this dude. You know what I'm saying? That I was very, very humble in my approach. And when he found out it was me, the nigga jumped off the ground and threw the blunt, told me he knew my lyrics and shit like that. So for him to act like it's been this hostility between me and him since we battled and I've just been this aggressive person trying to get at him, it's bullshit. Because I already understood my position. I knew, like, yo, I got to do a lot of work before I see Diz again. So, it wasn't like that. Now, with other people who are on my level, yeah, I've been aggressive with these motherfuckers. Because, nigga, you not wanting to prove it more than me. I'm more hungry than you, nigga. I don't have to wait in line if I can do more than you.
So let me ask you this, right? Because I think people are getting the wrong idea. Where rap, I mean, battle news is battle news. So Rap Grid reports on news, but I want people to know that I'm proactive in trying to squash this situation. Like, what is the steps that we got to take to squash it between you and him and make it as to where y'all can coexist at a battle event?
Oh, everything is good, man.
So it's already like you spoke to him.
No, everything is good.
So I mean, it's done. It's over. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard me. It's, it's done. It's over. Yeah, you heard me. It's, it's, it's done. It's over. Yeah, you heard me. It's, it's, it's done. It's over. Yeah, you heard me. It's, it's, it's done. It's over. Yeah, you heard me. It's, it's, it's done. It's over. Yeah, you heard me. It's, it's, it's done. It's over. Yeah, you heard me. It's, it's done. It's over.
What's up, Red?
Yo, you can hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, is it all done? It's over. Yo,
Hello?
yo, Billy,
Yeah.
you got somebody else on the line?
No, I'm
Oh,
here.
no, no. I was saying, is it all done? Is it over? Because I'll call Dizaster right now and get it on tape that it's squashed.
It's D-Red. Nah.
You heard what I said though?
Yeah, I heard you.
I'll call him right now if that's what you want, and we can make sure it's squashed. Just because I don't want to see that continue to go on.
Hey, man.
Let me let me call him, man, because I don't want to see this go on. And you know what? Another thing I don't want is
He about to call this, put this on the phone.
I don't want all these different battle outlets to drag it out, and then it gets a little bit more serious. So because I talked to him and I know what it is. So let me call him right now. Hold on. All right, Billy. Hold on 1 second. All right.
Please leave your message for.
Yo, Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't pick up. So he's probably gonna call me back. But I just don't want to see it get dragged out like that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So if we can nip it in the bud, I'll try to nip it in the bud. Cause as soon as somebody say something on Twitter or somebody do an interview and say the wrong thing, then it's gonna turn into something that I don't think it has to go that way. Especially with y'all being
I
from the
didn't say
same thing.
anything.
Nah, I know this. I know. I saw you. You kept it very humble, and I think from what I see, I mean, people is mad at this. Some people think you may have instigated the situation, but I mean, you
I
just
didn't
yeah.
instigate anything. When two people come and attack you on Twitter that you've never attacked on Twitter, I've never seen a message, a tweet to Dizaster or Thesaurus in my life. I may have sent an apology tweet to Thesaurus after the Bola event, if I remember correctly. Never have I talked shit to them or nothing like that. You feel me? Though I may have returned a little bit of shit talking if it was sent to me first. I can assure you this. Now, these dudes come 2 weeks ago and attack me, and then I see them in person and approach them very humbly and try to explain to them that I don't want to, I basically don't want this image that you guys think of me as. It's just misunderstood competitiveness. And then it went from that to them trying to make fun of me and clown me and make a scene and get real loud. And in defense, I did what any other MC would have did and said, rap, nigga, rap. And when I turned my head, the nigga grabbed me. The nigga caught me up. Nigga, I'm Junior Hallelujah, nigga. He did me like math, nigga. I'm Junior Hallelujah, nigga.
Wow.
I feel how it was, you know what I'm saying? I had to get a nigga pop pop from that nigga face, pop pop, nigga 2 times, nigga. What, nigga? I had to get that nigga that shit, boy, nigga. What? I think I had to be reserved in the beginning, nigga. Trust me. But nigga, that nigga tried to get boom, nigga. Tried to pick me up. I was up there, nigga. I was like, oh, nigga, you better go for a ride, nigga. Nigga got that nigga, boy. Trying to take me down, boy. Right,
yeah, when the footage came out, I kind of said, "Damn," because I didn't know what happened. I just kind of heard, and I was kind of like, "Damn, you don't want to end somebody's career like that." But I don't think this era is a little different. I don't think it's over.
My career ain't ended, nigga. Bruh. My career is just started.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's good that
Ain't nothing, bro. If you think I'm over here feeling some type of way, my nigga, I don't feel no type of way.
stupid.
nigga, bruh, I'm comfy, nigga. I'm comfy, homie.
I mean, so
No,
to be honest with you, what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm gonna try to get Diz on the phone if we can't do that for whatever reason, because I just don't want to. Like, I honestly want to squash it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them dudes that want to drag shit out and try to get a million views off niggas arguing back and forth for 5 months.
come
You
on
know what
now,
I'm
you
saying?
know we're doing this for views.
I
You
mean,
know,
I
you
mean,
know,
look, the
come
video, but huh?
on, like we gotta keep it 100 though.
But look, the video's already out. You got to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? If anything,
I don't have to
Disaster's gonna
speak on
get.
it.
What'd you say?
I don't have to speak on it. I mean, I don't have to. I'm saying, I guess I will. Like, we all know what's going on right now. That's all I'm saying. Same reason he gonna get on there and do his interviews. Same reason I'm gonna do the interview. Same reason you gonna offer the interview.
But look,
Everybody
but at the end of the day,
they choose to.
yeah, of course you understand that it's news and people are
Yeah,
gonna
but
use the news.
I didn't ask to get attacked. Like, niggas want to make it seem like, oh, Boone did this shit on purpose. No, I didn't do nothing on purpose. You
But
know
look,
what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'd be an idiot not to capitalize off it. That's his mistake.
I
If I
mean,
shoot you, I'm famous.
that's true. It's all in marketing, but at the same time, like you see, I try to call him and squash it. Like I'd
Well,
rather,
I understand
yeah,
that, but nigga, like whatever.
I'd rather have it end on a somewhat positive note than just leave it out there. Is what all I'm saying.
Is we live or something right now?
No, we're not live, but it's recorded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You know, he's a busy man. You know.
yeah, we'll see. So I'll talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, everybody got to know out there. Y'all got to go check my music. Y'all got to know that this was all done because I came to battle rap because it was a platform to get my music to the world. Like, as an artist, when you out in these streets, it's very let's see like it's very hard to get you guys to transition over. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, you know what I'm saying? As an artist, when an artist is out in the streets trying to get people to come to them shows and listen, that's what I'm trying to say. It's very hard for those people to get a group of people. You got to really do a lot of legwork. When you got battles that's getting 30,000 views and you're not taking advantage of the promo and you're a real artist out here, you're just not a real hustler. I'm a hustler. I see hustle in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I hustled.
Where, but yeah, like I don't, like of course keep pushing the music, keep banging. You know what I'm saying? It's just a small bump in the road, but I really just wanted to get your side of the story because I don't know how many people are gonna get a chance to hear what you got to say. Is there anything else you want to let the people know?
I want to let the people know, don't believe the hype. The people hate me because I'm different. Because I chose not to fit in. If I do need to learn how to just fall back sometimes and not argue with everybody, and I do understand that, but you gotta understand it's very hard for the world to attack you and you not stand up and show your nuts. I stand up and show my nuts. A lot of people should have a lot of respect for me, being at the fact that I stick to who I am and I don't bend in or blend in. You feel me? That's not me. You know what I'm saying? So if people really about their freedom, if people really about hip hop and they respect individuality, then what they're gonna do is respect that I'm being different and I got my own thing I'm doing, and I'm not biting off the next nigga coattail doing what he doing. I got my own movement. I didn't ask for none of this to happen to me. All I wanted to do was be able to display my skill and compete with the best. And at this point, that's very hard to ask for. You know what I'm saying? Niggas finally getting famous and they don't know how to act. Niggas act like they Tom Cruise, my nigga. You feel me? So like I'm like not saying that there is definitely battles you're not gonna take. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm obviously outside of your league. But when you know a nigga been ripping niggas in freestyle battles and it's only a few of us left, you should have a lot of respect for a young up and comer. They try to say I'm not an up and comer, but I am. Because my brand is up and building. Like, the Billy Boondocks brand started off 2 years ago, and look where it's at now. You feel me? So I am up and coming. I was here a long time ago. I left and I came back. It started a new brand. You know what I'm saying? And there's only a few of us left who really freestyle off of the top. And it's a lot of us in the streets. So when I look at these niggas who came before me and made a legacy for themselves, and I look up to them, it's like wanting to beat dope like Iverson crossing Jordan. Jordan only had to respect that shit because he's the man. Everybody wants to do it with the man to prove that they the man fan too. And if you ain't got no respect for that, you on some whole shit. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga wanna grab me when I'm not looking, nigga. Like, what the fuck is that, nigga? What kind of fuck shit is that, nigga? You feel me? I turned my head and you grabbed me. I thought I got jumped because I didn't see who got me. I was like, nigga, what the fuck is going on, nigga? What is this? You feel me? But that's cool because you have to see where a nigga's strong suit is. Now, niggas just say, oh, Dizaster is just so famous now he can just beat people up if he doesn't want to battle them. Nah, nigga, get the fuck out of here. That's not how the game works, my nigga. That's not how the game works. You can't just do what you want, my nigga. You can't just do what you want, my nigga. Like, it's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? So, embrace the people who are coming up underneath you. That is not humble. That nigga is not humble. Understand that. That's not humility. You know what I'm saying? And I'm humble. I'm very humble. But at what point do you want me to show my humility or my competitiveness in a competitive sport? You want me to show that I'm mostly humble or I'm mostly competitive? Because in this sport, it's about competition. So I don't understand why these niggas is looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm losing my shit again because I'm faded. But you get what I'm saying?
Nah, it's all good. I mean, I think people will understand exactly where you're coming from this. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's good to hear from you, and it's good to hear that you definitely are humble.
I guarantee you, bro. Let me just tell you this right now. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna try to paint me. He disrespected all these different people. They're gonna try to put extras on top of extras to make it seem like I deserved it. But nigga, if I deserved it, my nigga, you would have did it in an honorable fashion. Let me tell you something about a pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's only so long before you see a pussy get fucked. You feel me? And when we had that man Rolfer situation, you see the pussy. Because you see how he went about it. And now, you see the pussy getting fucked. Because what does he do? It exposes itself for fuck shit. You feel me? And what happens is, I think I'm 140 pounds. And you somebody that's supposed to be a legend. Like, nigga, you really trying to give off that image, taking off on niggas when they not looking? You feel me? We go, okay, cool, I'm 140 pounds. Yeah, nigga, you probably should have creased me, nigga. You got 100 pounds over me. You should have creased me, nigga. You feel me? So I'm not acting like, yo, if I had this straight up, like nigga, I would have just clobbered him. Like, nigga, you see me get that nigga the 2-piece. Nigga, I had something forward, nigga. Nigga, I'm going down. Nigga, I'm gonna get you while I'm on my way, nigga. You gotta understand that, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm a little nigga, so I'm gonna do what I can, nigga. I ain't no bitch, though, nigga. That's what you niggas gotta understand. I ain't never been man. I ain't never been no bitch, nigga, dog. I ain't a tough nigga either. But, nigga, bro, I'm just saying, my nigga, we did the little dances thing, he grabbed me. You know what I'm saying? He's crazy.
Yeah, man. But, I mean, like I said, I'm glad to hear from you. People know your side. You know what I mean? And I hope that we can take steps to just end this shit.
Literally, people go check out my YouTube, Mr. Billy Boondocks. That's my channel. My Instagram, Billy Boondocks, SoundCloud, Billy Boondocks, and everybody send your emails to illvillemusicgroup@gmail.com, and we'll send you the new singles I got going on. I do rock, I do hip hop, I do doo-wop, I do blues, I do R&B. I'm better than these dudes. I just came to y'all world so I can take y'all to my new world that I'm building. Holla at me, man.
All right.
At Billy_Boondocks. Tweet me. And if you need hooks, send me emails too. I'm the nigga when it come to them hooks. You feel me? I'm the nigga when it come to them hooks. So y'all need hooks for y'all artists, hit me up. Nigga, I'll tell you what's getting down. West Coast, Crenshaw, Lamar Park, Project Blow, A-Hat, shout out to OD, shout out to Snoop. I gotta see Snoop next week too, I'm sure.
All right.